We're probably live by now. Gotta be.
I would assume
You're
so.
live. Now
Mine
we're
still
hey
doesn't.
guys.
There it goes.
You know what? YouTube is finally working again, friends. Like that was the smoothest start ever. I'm gonna bring back Natalie though.
Storming in here again in a second.
Probably. What isn't so smooth as Tara's screen is still not set up. Welcome to Shusha's Secret Time, guys. This is the time that once a week, Natalie and I like to get together live and chit chat with you because we like to talk to you directly. It's more fun for us. Let's see. Let's discuss how we do this. In case you're new here, we like to know that you're out there. We'd like to chat with you directly. This is about communicating. Like that's what we're doing this for. It's not for us to chat. We chat to each other all the time. It's way more fun to just chat because we curse a lot more when it's just us.
Yeah. We censor ourselves somewhat.
We censor our language on here. I'm trying to beat red saying that. So if you're out there, please say hi. That's how we start. You all say hi. Natalie reads your handle. If you're new here, let us know where you're coming from. We love knowing that as well. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's scroll to the top. Let's see if my left contact's gonna play. Because it doesn't wanna. Hello, David Faith. How are you today? Eunice Constance. Hello. Is Natalie stranded on the side of the road? Did Ben abandon her? What do you think she did? I talk back. Claire, howdy. Not fair now. What an amazing shot. Yeah, that's my view actually from right here. Went out my front door. But it's gonna rain. It looks like it's gonna pour right now.
I was showing off my zinnias. I grew those zinnias. I'm very proud of them.
Yeah. Ed Keaton, hello. Congrats on our 253rd live stream. We did it. Yay!
We did it, 253. That was the number we were going for, guys.
Everything else from here is just gravy. It's extra icing.
We hit the number.
Watermelon Felon Goomba. I don't know what that's referring to.
I don't know what we're talking about.
But, hello, Desiree Gonzalez. I almost missed you there. Sorry. Hey. Elizabeth Banu. Hello. Clayton Gordon. Hello. All three of them. Shannon West is here. Time zone math is hard. Denkar 11. Hello. Jack Boots, aka Grumpy Garden. Oh, here comes the rain. It's really interesting out here. It just comes out of nowhere. Like it's actually cold coming in through this window right now. I have the window wide open.
It rained yesterday, and since I was sick, it was really kind of nice. I was like, thank you, weather, for being with
yeah. Melinda R. Hello. Lockpicking engineer, good day. Steve's random day off. Hey, everybody. Atlantis Reborn, howdy from Victoria. Brian Newland, Rutro is here. Retro. Recharge. These are new names. Atlantis Reborn is new, and Recharge is new. Hi from Minnesota. Harlan from Minnesota. What? Am I reading that right? Do I know Harlan from Harley? Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Justin Wheeler's here. Minnesota. Corbin, hello. I'm scrolling, and Kevin Collette, hello, also a newer name. We were watching Blair. Justin was we had to get a VPN to watch our Dodger game last night and bounce our VPN out of Canada. So we were watching all these Canadian commercials in between, and y'all's weird. What was it? There was some beef jerky commercial with some people doing some home improvement stuff that they're just like talking with jerky in their mouth the entire time and pouring jerky. It was like, what am I watching? I'm sure it's a couple that people know in Canada, but down here it was not. I had no idea what was going on.
I love that. I love commercials from other countries. I think they're so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Their commercials are better than our commercials. They're weirder. Did you get Kevin Kellett? He's new too.
I did.
From Chicago. Okay, cool. Just making sure. It's popping up slower for me than it is for you.
That was my last one. Ask Dr. Murphy. Hello again.
Oh, hey, the doc's here again. Doc, I got a mole. It's a stupid joke. All right. We also like to start with an Algo monster feeding question of the week. We do this so that you guys can feed the monster for us anywhere you want to put this. You can answer it here. You can do it in the comments after this thing is gone. You can put it on our Instagrams. It doesn't matter. We'll know what you mean. I love seeing the random answers like in Instagram because that just makes
on
me
something
laugh.
I don't like sushi, and you're like, what?
Yeah. Like you followed the directions. Anyways, this week I want to know if you got anybody in your life or yourself starting back to school. This is my favorite time of year. I get real like chipper school start season because
really
I go, oh my God, Target puts all the school supplies out. I visited the school supply section like 4 times at this point, looking at pens and pencils and notebooks and stuff. I know I bought like a bunch of new notebooks over here. I'm ridiculous. I love the start of school. I love school. I've been
That's
like,
funny.
I've been
Especially
reading.
since it doesn't pertain to you in any way, shape, or form.
No, but I still do the pattern of school start. Because like I've started reading these books, but not just like reading. I'm reading Atomic Habits. I'm not just reading it, like I'm just gonna read this book. I'm like highlighting and making notes. And I realized that I was doing you're right there.
This house is full of teenagers right now. And there's a balcony right here. And so just suddenly it sounded like something was coming through my window, but it's just a teenager.
I was just a teenager.
I have a bunch of back to schoolers upstairs.
Your back to school is right there. Can't wait for that to happen. So I think I just have this instinctual falls coming, school starting, Hermione Granger nest that comes out this time of year. Very, very excited. I've been sick, guys. I forgot to grab tissue. I've been sick.
I have 2 boxes right here if you need. I've got a plethora.
I might need to step out in a second and grab tissue. I got real sick yesterday, guys. I got a fever of 101.9 and I had moments where I was like wanting to throw up. I tried to
Greg, feel better. Sorry, hold on really quick. Greg, I hope you feel better. He's not sticking around. He's got some bad news today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, hon.
My youngest niece starts kindergarten this year. Aw. I know everyone makes fun of parents and their back to school pictures of their kids too, but I love them. I love their little outfit and their little backpack.
Only people who make fun of parents who do that are people who don't have kids.
Right. I love it. I don't have kids, but I think it's adorable. I love seeing it. And I love my favorites at the end of year ones when they do the side by side. And I saw someone have this great idea. Like, this is your reminder to take a video of your kid leaving for school on the first day, coming back in the last day of school, and do that every year. And I was like, that's good. That's fun. That'd be a really fun video for like graduation from high school to have. Adorable. Yeah. I love it. I think it's adorable. Little backpacks, little shoes. I've always got little shoes on. Trapper
you got little shoes on.
I know.
My feet are still the same size as those little shoes, Tara. It's not that cute.
It's true. No, it's unfair. Your shoes always look good.
There's a 9-year-old in the house who wears the same size shoe as I do.
I look at the shoes in a size 6. I'm like, oh, that's a great looking shoe. And then I go to my size and go, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Prayers for your mom, Greg. Oh, there's something with the mom. I'm so sorry.
That's what I was talking about. You just plowed right past it.
No, you said you had bad news, and then you stopped. I didn't hear the mother part.
Yeah.
The whole day from where. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Trapper Keepers. Yo, my niece went and grew up. Starts college in a few days. Wow. First day of college. That's exciting. That's a boat. Yes. My foot size is 9.5. And compared to Natalie's 6, the shoes always look like giant boats compared to hers.
9.5's not really that big either, though.
It's not that big,
just
but like
above average, probably.
It's not that big, but like when you look at the shoes are designed for, it's like clothing. They're so often designed for a certain size, and like they're put together and constructed to look good in that size. So, but when you blow that up, it doesn't look quite the same. Like the toe is further from the heel, and that little design doesn't quite look the same.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, how are you? A boat.
Best of all time. Is that the new goat? Is that what we're doing now?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, boats.
He's the boat. Best of all time.
I'm into it. Hello, Chilon. Hello, beautiful ladies. We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. State Fair.
Ooh.
I love state fairs.
I do too. I went to a little farmer's market that really was like the size of this house. It was so small over in Enoch. Oh, here comes Justin. Who let him in? He's already gone. You let him out last time.
It's a cat in. You let him out.
I'm in here. Justin's just here. Yeah. Everybody, you've seen Justin now. He's not. The mystery is over. Justin,
why aren't you in the chat?
Yeah, so we went to Enoch Festival, and I think someone hurt themselves playing soccer.
Oh, that explains it.
And yeah, it was just like it was literally the size of a very large living room. There were like 12 booths, and half of them were obviously run by polygamists, polygamist farmers. But
Yeah.
there was a little wooden stage that was built with an awning and everything, and a guy with a guitar and another guy with a little mandolin, and it was just amazing. And I was like, I just want to live here on a Wednesday, every Wednesday. You know where to find me.
I would go do that all. I was like, did
Sipping my lemonade
children
and
of the
my
polygamists get up there
homemade bread from the Pligs.
The Pligs. Oh my God, so funny. Like, did their 12 children get up and do a song and dance number? Because that would be amazing.
That would.
Yeah.
The myth, the man, he's real. He is real.
They got talents and they cultivate them. That's for freaking sure. Justin, the myth, the man, he's real. He is real. He popped on accidentally the other day too.
Yeah, he keeps, ever since we've moved into this little room, he decides he needs to walk in and out constantly.
I think he's finally getting comfortable with his fame and like
with his fame.
Embracing it.
Well, they're gonna have the Blair and Justin spinoff. That's
their own show. All right, let's do it. Speaking of own show, I know I was joking earlier, but I'm kind of not anymore.
Our spinoff?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But I was like, I wrote it as a joke. I was like, I'm kidding.
Storms brewing. The weather's changing. I think we just had that weather vane moment in the beginning of Mary Poppins happen just now.
God, I missed that. Like,
if Jorgen wants to come back, he can be in the spinoff too.
Yeah.
The special guest appearances by Jorgen.
And my new bluegrass band, Polygamous Farmers, is my new bluegrass. That's amazing. I love
Polygamous
that.
Farmers is, yeah. And you just say your nickname's the Pligs, because that's what we call them out here, the Pligs.
The Pligs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's do a little bit of business time there. I got to end my podcast with a little mic drop. Oh, that's good for you. Mic drop. All right, so a little bit of business time. We have a film festival news to report. Let's start with the obvious. Gig Harbor, we do have dates and times now. Natalie, I didn't write them down. You got them?
It's okay. Friday the 22nd at 11:50 in the morning. Which actually there's early. I think they have like 8 o'clock ones, which means we'll be doing that. Because we have to go to everything. But, so it's 11:50, which is very late actually for
that's comparatively speaking.
And then Saturday the 23rd at 2:35. Those are both Seattle times, Gig Harbor times. And then we got our Catalina. We get to officially announce Catalina. We couldn't announce it last week because there's a protocol. So we are officially accepted into Catalina Film Festival, and that is screening Friday the 22nd at, and I didn't write down the time.
10:30 a.m.
10:30 a.m.
Something like that. 10:30 a.m. So if you are in the Gig Harbor, Washington area, please join us. We'll be at the Gig Harbor one doing some work for the festival. So we'll be. So if you're anywhere near, please come say hi. You've seen how fun it is to come say hi. I think Toby's joining us as a team member this time. Yeah, so
we're sneaking Toby in.
So you won't be on your own if you join us. Like, you won't be the only warrior out there with us. And then if you're in the California Catalina area and want to make the boat ride over, so there is a couple of ones on the mainland. I think a couple.
Yeah, I think that's only their Thursday though.
Okay.
If I remember from their original email, I don't think ours is. I think ours is on the island.
Yeah, so we won't be there at that one. We're going to try and get our director, Jason C. Brown, to go. I want to talk to our actors and see if we can get them to go as well once we get our SAG interim agreement taken care of. So that's coming up. And then we do still have the Baltimore Next Media Festival. We don't have dates and times for that exactly yet. So we'll keep you posted on Baltimore.
But when is Baltimore? Baltimore's at the...
Yeah, when is that one?
I have it somewhere. Hold on. Nope, don't know. I think that's into November. Okay. It's November 2nd through 5th. So it's a while.
Makes sense. I was just this morning being like, wait a minute, don't they have a DCP for me? Or not DCP, exhibition copy? Like, and then that makes sense if it's not till November.
It's not till November.
I got to that yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't been able to attend that one. We've been accepted in that one before. Try Stuff and turns out the script were both accepted in there before, and it was during the pandemic, we didn't get to go. But I heard that their opening night before used to be a Halloween party. And I don't know if they still do it because it's now November 2nd. I don't know if my best friend in middle school, her birthday was November 2nd, I think is what it was. And in elementary school. And she always had a Halloween party, and my brain just never understood it. I was like, I don't, because it's already November. And I'm just like, it's not, is it not?
That was that part. Oh, that just gave me, you know, like, okay, I just saw this new term. Instead of being triggered, you get glimmered.
No, glittered. Yeah.
Glittered. Is it glittered or that was glimmered?
Oh, it might be glimmered.
Yeah. Glimmer, whatever. It doesn't matter. I got that feeling that like, ooh, the feels. I got the feels about when you're talking about Halloween parties and fall.
Yeah.
Like, fall's coming. God, I get so chipper about fall. It is I
am terrified of fall this year. This place evidently gets cold. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's going to be snow on the road. I don't know what to do. I've never driven in snow before. I don't know what to do with that.
That's right.
And
you're
evidently
have wildly swinging wardrobe. You'll get to wear all your sweaters now, though.
Yeah. Yes, I will. But
because like we both own extensive, wonderful sweater collections that you never really get to wear. I mean, you can, but
except
not really.
Most of our sweaters really aren't for real winter.
True, that's true.
They're for LA winters, and even then we don't get real LA winters. I have like 5 that are for real cold.
Right.
So
like, well, you wear the underlayer, you know, you wear your long john under it, and then that's your warm-up sweaters, but you actually get to wear them with any kind of like consistency as it starts to get cold. Then you're gonna need real.
I would rather never get to use my sweaters ever.
I want to use my sweaters.
I'm not too keen on the cold.
I don't want to have to. What I don't want to do is shovel snow. Like that doesn't sound like fun. I'm sure many of you.
Denkar says, Tara, it's different when you have to wear the sweater.
I do.
No,
I do
look at this glorious day that I get to wear my sweater. I get to.
Well, I know, like at the end of summer, I'm always like done with being hot, and then out of nowhere it gets cold here. Like it doesn't go. You don't warm up into it here. You just kind of like. It just happens one day, and you're just like, and now we're this temperature.
Blair says, Nat, think of it as JDIF weather, but much colder. That sounds
That's not nice.
Awful, Blair.
You're mean, Blair. You're mean. Think of it as Pennsylvania weather. Oh my God, do you remember? We were so miserable.
Oh, it was so cold.
That one, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post that picture today. There's this one amazing selfie of us trying to get a picture for the thumbnail, and we're freezing.
The thing is, in Utah, though, I can walk around in wiggies and it's not a big deal.
That's true. See, that's the difference, though. You can dress for survival.
I will be fashionable in my.
No, you can do it. You are actually being fat. You'll probably be the most fashionable version of it there. You're dressing for survival. The plates are all just matching.
I'm going to wear that big coat that I wore the entire time we were in Yosemite.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wearing all winter. I need new pants.
You never even see the under, like even indoors, you never see what Natalie actually put on for the day. It's always inside, outside. It's always just that jacket and whatever snow pants you find to buy.
Never warm enough.
No. Oh, amazing. Gunnar says hello from the living room, says Justin.
Hi, Gunnar.
Hi, Gunnar.
That means there are children
listening. That means they're watching. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's
Watch
bad.
your mouth, Tara.
Jason C. Brown, you're just in time. We announced
Snowflake Melter.
This yet, huh?
I said, and Snowflake Melter just walked in the room. Hello.
Oh, hey, Snowflake Melter. Jason C. Brown, social anxiety has been accepted in the Catalina Film Festival. Boop, boo. And I need you to
told him that. He doesn't know the dates though.
Okay, great. I need you to go because we're not going to go take it. I need you to go, and I need you to convince Audie and Nate to go too.
It's Friday morning, Friday at 10:30, the 22nd. All right, you've been informed.
You've been informed officially. You're welcome. And I don't know about
Natalie news
yet. I haven't had. He and I are supposed to go like watch meteors together. I've yet to have a chance to actually look up. There's supposed to be some date. It's gonna be like a really good meteor shower date, but I haven't like actually got to sit down and.
Right now.
Yeah. Coming up in like a month or two.
Oh, because there's the Perseids is going right now, and this weekend is the peak.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was.
And this is a big one. This is like 100 meteors per hour.
Oh, Friday morning early.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to the 12th and the 13th are the peaks. Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna go up to the ranch.
Yeah.
We're gonna go try to get up to the ranch.
I thought it was Saturday too. We'll talk about it
I thought it was Saturday.
offline. I don't have a chance to look at my schedule. My schedule's, I'm working a yappy hour on Saturday and I'm very excited about it. It's a dog happy hour. It's very fun. They're bringing all the dogs in, letting them, like, we're making cocktails and happy hour snacks for dogs. Why? I don't know. It just sounds like fun.
Shannon, yes, I'm gonna walk around in a ski jumpsuit all winter, and people and ski boots and all that, and people and beanies, and people are like, "Are you going skiing?" Because that's a possibility. Brian Head is right here, and I'd be like, "No, I'm just cold. I just refuse." I'm gonna be the kid in Christmas Carol. Is that what it's called? The Christmas Story. And they can't put my arms down.
Yes. Yes, that's absolutely gonna be you. Absolutely. Oh, one more piece of business time. There will not be an episode coming out this week, but we will have one coming out next week of
no episode tomorrow, but yes, episode next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday would be the Cordillera episode coming out. Which is fun. We're working on it right now.
Yeah, it's shaky.
Oh no, it's not so bad. I put a little bit of a no shake on a couple of pieces of footage. It's no big deal. Not so bad.
I had brought the GoPro on the gimbal, but then I was just gonna have to carry around a whole other piece of equipment. Yeah. And I'd already lost my purse on day one. So I was not carrying around multiple
You're like, I'm not doing it again.
Yappy hour sounds like a bunch of people that don't know how to shush up.
No, it's for puppies. I'm very excited. I've tried to find, like, my dino shirt that I love. I tried to find a dog shirt like that and couldn't seal the deal.
Oh,
so I gotta figure out what to. I want to find some kind of, because like I'm like, schedule me for the events because I'll always dress up. Like we did Indiana Jones trivia, and I dressed up as what's her name from the bar, like that first scene in the first Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
He meets her at the bar and she's like doing shots. So I wore that out. It's like, how on the nose is that to be the bartender at the thing? So they put me on for the whatever events they got because I'll dress up for them. And I'm right now having trouble sealing the deal on a dog shirt. So got to figure it out.
Yeah. I wonder if you can go like adjacent. That would be funny. Like, trying like, doing Charlie Brown type of thing. Like something that's like just a sidestep because you can't dress up as a dog. I mean, you could.
Yeah. So far I'm like, well, I could just look really cute and wear like my big oversized overalls and do like big fluffy buns. Yeah. Big messy buns, 2 of them. Marion Ravenwood. Yes, I dressed up as Marion. It was very, very fun. I killed. I got so many people were like, "Can I get a picture of you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
That's fantastic.
I did a pretty good job. I just happened to have all the stuff on hand, like the pants, the right man pants. Yeah. I was like, why do I own these? Why do
I already have this costume?
Yeah, why is this? I just wound up putting it in the costume closet. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in there now because this is actually a real possibility from here on.
Yeah.
Dress up as Marion. Deep cut. No one will get it these days.
Dress up like a Billabong dog cookie. That's funny. Just as a dog catcher.
Okay. Like all white hat.
I don't know what a dog catcher wears.
My mental image of it is like the cartoon version, which is probably actually the people that catch the people for the loony bin.
I know. It looks like more like a milkman, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think they all wear the same costumes. So they can just reuse the animation over and over again. You're now famous women, Natalie and Tara. So famous.
So close. So famous. We're on the cusp. Wear your cat costume.
Oh my God. I am like, what do I have anything cat to wear? But I don't want to seem like a contrarian. Like I'm not.
No, because that's what it'll feel like. That'll feel like
exactly.
A contrarian.
Yeah, I don't want to be a contrarian against the dog things. I like dogs. I think dogs are so fun. Just got done dog sitting for 2 really big. I don't know what they are. Like they're mixes of something, but they're so sweet. These big and the first day I'm taking care of them, I'm walking them, and I'm not being a good dog walker. I'm like letting them walk ahead of me instead of next to me. And I'm walking through the neighborhood near where they live. And as we're passing by this one house, these 2 other dogs are barking and then break the gate down. They're also big dogs. Break the gate down and start to go at the dogs I'm dog sitting. I'm like, oh shit. And so like the dogs I'm doxing just stand still and be still. And so I just fend off the other big dogs. I'm like, yell at them. I left the gate open. I was like, "You people for like not having a good enough gate for your dogs. The dogs I'm sitting are like traumatized, like right next to me from then on, like the rest of the day. Yeah.
You might be able to find a dog shirt if you go to the Target kids section.
I did that. I went
extra large.
Yeah, I went and looked through all the Target stuff. I almost bought a t-shirt though with a Tyrannosaurus Rex on it.
I would say I used to do kids, like you can do, extra large and kids size often, but
yeah. Oh yeah. One of my favorite dino shirts is the little boy's button up that's extra large. The sleeves are like here on me.
Yeah.
The rest of it still works, in my opinion. You need the dog van from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, so that was I've never owned a dog. I've only dog sat for people. So like I don't know all the ins and outs of what to do in those situations. So I'm just making it up.
The in and out is actually, you're not supposed to get in the way because you will get hurt.
Yeah, well, I pulled my dogs away.
And you
I pulled my dogs away, yelled at those dogs to shut the fuck up and sit down, like go away, like yelled at them, like every command I could think of.
Watch your mouth, there are children watching, Tara.
Oh, sorry. Pulled my, see, this is why I just turned bright red. I just pulled my dogs away and yelled at those dogs, stop, halt, go away, all that good stuff. That's about, I don't know. And then from then on, I made the dogs like always walk at my heel, not ahead of me. Yeah, because the one of them like really wants to get ahead of you, and I'm like, no, you're not doing that anymore. Because I could have slammed that. I mean, maybe not, but I would have had a chance at slamming that gate shut because it opened out. I could have pushed.
Oh yeah.
Had I been ahead. So, but I mean, I could have also panicked and like fallen backwards and gotten bit by the dog. Who knows? It was an adventure. But anyways, I know very little about dogs. I never was raised with dogs, but I like them. They're fun. They're so nice.
There's a dog in the house right now. He's a sweetheart. His name's Nigel. He's a little terrier. And he just well, yeah, and he really wants to make you happy. He actually, and it's funny, he opens his own crate and gets in, and like he like knows how to paw at the gate. But
he's like,
every once in a while gets out. He's like a Houdini too. And doesn't like run away, just wants to explore. And like we heard barking this morning, all the windows are open. Suddenly you're barking, and then one of the kids goes, Nigel. Like, and then we're like, where's that barking coming from? He's standing in the middle of the road, barking at the people across the street. Just standing there barking. And so we go to the balcony, and Danny, Justin's sister, yells, Nigel, come here. And he turns around just happy as a clam, like, I'm coming back. That was fun. Let's do it again.
That was so fun. Do you see what I just did there? No.
They have it's funny that people across the street though have a dog that one day Justin and I were getting out of the car, and I was in the passenger seat, and I opened the passenger seat door, but I'm talking to Justin, and he goes, you have a friend. And I look over, and there's a dog like in the door, just like, hi. So that was the neighbor's dog too. Like, so they have a dog that like just randomly comes into your house and stuff. So.
Oh, that's cute.
But I've heard quite a few like horror stories around here about dogs biting and.
Yeah. Well, so, you're in more though. I mean, like you kind of, where you guys are with the coyotes, is it coyotes?
There's coyotes, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like don't want your pets to lose a bit of that fighting instinct because they gotta survive. This is why I won't let Giz out by herself, because she doesn't she has a runner instinct, and she'll get freaked out and run.
And that happens a lot with cats that are, I mean, cats and dogs that are mostly indoor. They don't have that built-in instinct of being able to find their way back.
Find your way back, or like stand your ground and like way kind of thing.
Well, that's what we kept, Pumpkin's gotten out a couple times. Actually, what I do now is I will walk him out the front door. I'll call him outside, and then I'll have him follow me because there's no gate right now between the house and the backyard. And I'll have him walk around into the backyard, and we'll hang out in the backyard, and he just wanders around, and then I call him and he comes back in. And if he doesn't come back in, I just leave him outside. And everybody's kind of like, do you need to put a leash on him? I'm like, we have to remember, this is first an outdoor cat, second an indoor cat. So we have to let him trust his instincts out there. Now, there are new dangers but there were raccoons and possums and all sorts of things that he was contending with in the backyard at our house. So
yeah, he was always fighting something. Yeah, It's 3 weeks of an outdoor cat, 4 weeks at best. Now she's doesn't know how to even navigate the house. She's like, oh, do I need to catch the mouse? Like, yes, catch the mouse. Catch the mouse. Ding dong. Don't let it go.
Although, as much as I love the killer instinct of this cat, the moth catching in the middle of the night, it's like bouncing around the room trying to catch a moth. And I'm like,
trying to catch a moth.
Yeah, because moths are so erratic that this cat is just jumping all around. I'm like, I can't with you right now. It's the middle of the night. Let the moth go. Let the
go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, cat.
Go to sleep. Oh my God. When Gizmo was a kid, like a baby, she was going through a teenage phase where she would just play all night long and play in the bedroom. And like, I got to my wits in with her with that. I was like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you if you don't go to sleep or go in the living room to do this. Like, why do you have to play in the bedroom? There's one night that was the night before getting headshots and she wouldn't let it go. And I'm like, I had to call and cancel because I didn't get any sleep. I was like, I'm gonna look terrible. There's no way I'm doing headshots today.
I remember you telling me that. I had so Pumpkin has been kind of just staying in the bedroom at night, especially right now because there's a dog in the house. But so at night he's just closed in the bedroom with me and he's so sweet about not waking me up. He'll come over at 6 a.m. and like, hey, what's up? And I just ignore him. I roll over and he's like, okay, I'll lay here. And then 7 o'clock, same thing. He's like, hey, and he'll do like the hand to the pot of the face. And he's like, and I'm like, no. He's like, okay, I'll wait here. And then like 8 o'clock starts to roll around and he's purring so loud that you can't sleep through it anymore. And he's just like next to my face purring. I'm like, this is the sweetest alarm clock I've ever heard in my life.
That's so cute.
But he is very sweet about it. Like Justin, no, he'll walk on Justin's face. And the way Winchester would start knocking things off of shelves and like, feed me, you know.
Get up and feed me. Yeah. The automatic feeder, when it's about to go off, Gizzy like doesn't trust it, doesn't know it's going to go off. And so she'll still come bug me and be like, but she's never been a pushy cat. She'll always just kind of,
excuse me.
Like, and then get closer and closer. She just keeps doing it more and more. I'm just like, do you need something? And then finally it'll go off in the other part of the house. And she's like,
right, I don't need you anymore.
She's gone. It's so funny. Like, yeah, see, I told you, you're fine. It goes off, which I need to refill that thing. That's the only downside of that one.
I did the automatic feeder while I was out of town, even though Justin was here. He was giving him wet food, but I had the automatic feeder going. And it was set for 7 and 7. But when I got back, I was like, we're going to do 8 and 8. Like, I'm not awake at 7. Somehow my alarm, my clock has not adjusted back. And 8 o'clock is where I'm waking up right now.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I'm staying up watching Dodger games every night.
But, oh, yeah.
But so I had turned it off. I mean, but I had taken the food off and the cap off. And so it wasn't doing anything, but it would still go off at 7 a.m. And it would just hear my voice from across the room go, Pumpkin, it's dinner time. And he'd like look at me, look back at the thing, look at me. And there's no food there and it's on the dresser. And he's just like, this is evil. You owe me food now. So I'd have to get up and get him food. So I finally was like, took the batteries out because you can't turn it off. You have to take the batteries out.
Oh, okay.
Cheapo thing. But
yeah, there's no off button. Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, Gizmo loves that thing. She's like, she immediately knows that sound of it falling.
Yeah. Have you ever tried? I've never tried walking on someone's face to wake them up. Does it work? It does. When I was a kid, my littlest sister, I used to always bulldozer her awake. I'd like come and just roll on her. Bulldozer.
Oh, you're evil.
And every time she's like, stop. But by the end of it, she's laughing.
Yeah.
But she was a late sleeper. And then Shannon says, when my dog really wants to wake me up, he makes a barfing sound, which that'll do it. A cat does that, and you're like, oh, get him off the carpet.
I'm up. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. My cat Jayn has to be on my shoulder constantly. No idea why she is needy lately.
Oh,
this
is the part where she dies.
Yeah. I've been dying. It's not good. I'm fine. Everything's fine, guys. on the other side of it. I woke up feeling so much better this morning. Yesterday, I was like, the lead up to it, the 2 days leading up to it, I'm like, Monday, I'm like, I feel weird and I can't get anything done and I can't focus. And like, I'm trying to just meal prep salads. And for some reason, it's the most difficult thing on the planet. And I still go to work because I'm like, I don't think anything of it. And then Tuesday, I'm like coffee, but I'm like, oh, I'm probably just got like a little something, like a no big deal, something. And then in the middle of my shift Tuesday night, I'm like, I am dying. I am dying. This is
No.
death. It's bad. I did the worst close I've done ever. Like I was like, I don't know.
I don't care about any of this anymore.
I
I
need
won't
all
be
of
here
you to
tomorrow
leave.
anyway.
And a bunch of like staff came in, God bless them, but they came in. So like they stay later than the average customer, you know, and you're like,
Okay, I want to
guys,
leave.
I just want the energy in the room to go down. Like I just don't, it's not even that I have to do anything for you right now as I'm doing paperwork and closing and cleaning and stuff, but like it's just that the energy in this room hasn't gone down to a closing where no one's here because you're still here.
So I want to start doing this thing when someone's being too loud or, you know, or whatever. Like, so Tara's being too loud, let's say. And I'm going to go, Tara, volume 5. Instead of telling someone to use their inside voice,
yes, volume 5.
Energy level 5. Like, this is volume 5.
Yeah. And then I didn't really super clock what was going on because I just got up the next morning, went back and organized some stuff at work. And then I got home. I was like, I really don't feel good. And I'm like, I start getting that feeling that I get when I have a fever. I'm like, oh no, I have a fever. This is real. I'm 101. So I'm like immediately putting wet cloths on my head, like doing the rotation. Cause I have a weird fever issue. So if I don't get my fever down, it can get real dicey real fast. So I'm like sitting under cold cloths, like trying to get it down. So I don't have to go take a cold shower.
Just picturing you with like washcloths all over your body.
I'm like sitting there editing and I've got my neck surrounded in cold washcloths, one on my head. I'm sitting there editing and I'm so miserable. It took me hours to edit yesterday. I was so slow because I'm like, I couldn't think, which I'm going to upload it. Don't watch it. It's so bloated. I mean, it was going to be bloated anyways, but don't watch it. It's a sick brain edit, but it's all the stuff. But anyways, yeah, 101. I was like sitting there not working just with the computer in my lap. And I'm like, I need to throw up. And I haven't eaten anything because I just haven't wanted to eat. I don't eat if I'm not hungry. So like, I haven't eaten anything because I haven't wanted to eat. And like, I'm like, oh, I better go to the bathroom so I don't throw up on my computer. So like, yeah, I don't throw up at all, but I really I had all the stuff. It was not good.
Yeah.
It was not good at all. It was terrible.
I had a similar, I donated plasma the other day.
Whoa.
Which I hadn't done since college. I used to do it all the time in college.
Exactly. What is it exactly? What is plasma?
It's not like donating blood because they only keep the plasma. They put the blood
back
in. And it's for research and stuff like that. But there's one like just right down the hill here. And I was like, oh, I can go do that. I used to do it all the time. You can do it twice a week because they put the blood back. But I did it for the first time in like 20 years.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
And I was not great. It took me, I got home and I ate really quick after. I was, starving because it took forever. Like the process of onboarding me was so long. They were so busy that like by the time I was actually giving plasma, it had been like 4 hours since I had eaten. And so,
oh shit, yeah.
And then they do it differently than I had. There's just differences. They're like, it's kind of like a faster turnover than like just sitting there and waiting for your blood to pump the plasma out and then cycle it back through. Like they're trying to turn and burn. So they have you like squeezing, trying to get the blood going. And then like every 150 milliliters or whatever, they pump the blood back in. And then at the end, this was the hard part. At the end, they do saline. A whole bag of saline comes in your arm. And I am shivering. I
don't know the idea of that. It sounds terrible. Ugh.
I am in the chair just shivering, but I was okay. I came back home, felt a little, woozy, not bad, but then, went upstairs and shoveled food in my mouth. But it was a pasta based and my stomach reacted poorly to the tomato. And so now I'm like, but I was like talking to Justin, I'm like just sitting down on the ground going, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm gonna pass out. He's like, do you want some Pedialyte? I'm like, yes, I do. So I mean, I'll probably keep doing it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it a second time and see if it's
how you feel.
If it was just like doing it again, because the very first one when they took whatever 150 milliliters, whatever it is they're taking out, and as they're putting it back in, like I was like, I'm not gonna be okay. I'm gonna pass out in this chair. So I was like, as they're putting it back in, my body was like, what is happening? And my lips started to tingle. Like it was like this weird, like new pass out thing for me. And also I lied to him on my application. Like, do you have a history of passing out? No. Never. I don't faint. What are you talking about? Not all the time. Have you ever been diagnosed with any heart data? No. No. Because, and if it were the first time ever donating, I would have not lied about it.
Right.
But like the fact that I've done it millions of times, well,
you've been fine. Yeah.
I was like, I'll be fine. But if they won't let me, if they know.
Thank you, David Faith. He says 10-minute warning till joke corner.
Anyway, survive.
Thank you, David. 10-minute warning joke corner. I'll take your blood jokes. Your blood bank, your vampire, your blood jokes.
They put the platelets and blood cells back in. So it's supposed to be, it doesn't take the same toll on your body, which is why you can give twice a week.
Right.
And then they use that
plasma. I want my plasma.
They use that for tests and whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they're making COVID with it. I don't know.
Whatever. Fine. Donate, whatever. All right, a little business time here again. Reminder, there will not be an episode tomorrow, but we will have an episode coming out next week. It's going to be Natalie's Cordillera Film Festival. I almost said Catalina. We're having this issue with film festivals now where we keep transposing them.
Yeah, it's
because
too many.
Ones that just are similar for whatever reason, like JDIFF and GIG, because we've been going to those for so long and have similar relationships. We keep the wrong one. Yeah. We have similar, like, wonderful relationships with those festivals. So we keep saying JDIFF when we mean GIG, just so you guys know.
I say Dubuque when I mean GIG.
Dubuque, that's it.
I don't say JDIFF ever. It's a mouthful.
It's a lot to say. Yeah, it's a lot to say, Ben.
And they say JDIF, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
We're gonna have a hard time with Deep in the Heart because they're changing to Waco Independent Film.
That's right. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be challenging for us to stop saying Deep in the Heart.
Wait, Waco. Is it WIF? I'll call it WIF.
WIF?
Waco Independent Film, WIF.
Oh wow, their acronym's the same as Women in Film now too. WIF. It's getting challenging, guys. So yes, reminder, we've got a film festival coming up. Catalina is going to be on Friday, September 22nd at 10:30 a.m. So if you're in California and want to make the little fun ferry ride over to see Social Anxiety at the Catalina International Film Festival.
Woot woot. Up on the big screen.
On the big screen. We're also going to be showing at the Gig Harbor Film Festival, and that'll be the same weekend. Natalie, I don't have those dates.
It's the 22nd at, I'm not on that page. Oh, wait, I have it. Nope, I put it here. 22nd at 11:50 and the 23rd at 2:35.
So if you are in the Seattle area near Gig in Washington, please come see us. We will be at the Gig Harbor Film Festival doing some work. So come say hi, and you won't be on your own. We got Toby there too, so you won't be the only warrior in the room. And then we will have the Baltimore Next Media Film Festival coming up. We'll keep you posted on dates and times for that as we get more information, but that's going to be like November. So we got time on that one.
JDIF sounds like math.
Yeah.
Desiree says it sounds like a disease. Yeah, I was like, I can't get behind JDIF. I can't do it.
Yes.
JDIF, no.
Yeah, I say Dubuque. I always say
Dubuque, yeah.
And that's just us.
But they all just live in Dubuque. So it's hard. You can't just go, like, as a local, you go, we can't call it Dubuque.
Yeah, no, I get why it doesn't work for them, but it works for us. Like, yeah, we always have our own acronyms for stuff. I can't really believe that I talked here in the past to women who are here, real actresses in some kind of Hollywood movies, recreations, plus Natalie is a famous writer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Famous. Writer.
Famous.
Infamous.
Infamous is the most appropriate thing to say. Famous and infamous. Cool beans. And then I think, is it business time this week?
I think so.
Some weeks are so slow.
Some weeks are all of the businesses.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you want to even discuss the omelet you found?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we're working on episode ideas right now for the next time Natalie's in town to film.
Yeah, I think we might do an episode, a cooking episode that is this omelet. So I haven't seen the second season of The Bear.
Okay.
And this is at the end of the second season of The Bear. So I definitely have to watch that.
But
I love the show. Yeah, I love the show The Bear. I watched the first season, thought it was amazing. Haven't been in the mood to sit down and watch the second season yet, but we're going to do that. But I found someone who they asked the chef from The Bear, like, what's the recipe? And they obliged and sent it to the kitchen. And so they've made it and it's amazing, evidently. So Tara and I might try to do a bear themed episode, which I think would just be us yelling at each other. Yeah, just yelling in the kitchen and acting frantic. Yeah.
We wear a white t-shirt. Yes, chef. Yes, chef. You can't
wear white in your kitchen though.
Yeah, I know. This not a great.
You won't see anything. The best for filming.
We gotta get ourselves a better kitchen.
This kitchen actually would be amazing to film in, the way it's set up. It's got perfect.
But, yeah. I do remember that kitchen. Yeah, whenever I move, I'm gonna make sure that the next kitchen is like a filmable kitchen, because we seem to
Disney food. We could try next time I get into town. We could try to get to Disneyland. I mean, it's the middle of summer; it's really hard, but we can try.
Yeah. If not this time, the next one for sure. I still have my Pooh Bear costume.
Oh, and we have another. We kind of have another episode in the can. No, we don't. We didn't make the food. We did the first part of it. We tried the food. We didn't make the food.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't make it. We just talked about the fact that we want it.
Yeah, so we have the intro to that episode filmed if we wanted to do another one of those too. Because we do have.
We came up last week at the Buke Fest. Says Ben. Ben says, like your names came up last weekend at Dubuque Fest.
Dubuque Fest? What is that?
I don't know. What is that? And why did our names come up?
Because we're Dubuque famous, Tara.
Evan Sure just started watching The Bear. A lot of shouting. Yeah.
It is. And you know what? The first episode, it took a while to get into it. Yeah. I mean, it's legit to life if you've ever worked in a kitchen.
It's so accurate. That I forgot. I'm like rewatching it with some friends, and like I forgot in the first episode that she serves family meal in deli cups. So I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like they're not in the restaurant industry. I'm like, guys, you have no idea how accurate this show is. Like it's just amazingly well done.
They had well, he went and worked in restaurants to be, to prep himself, to study for the role. But they also had some good technical directors on there and stuff. A for effort on our cooking episodes. Thanks.
I like our cooking episodes.
They're fun. They're a mess.
Yeah, exactly. It's like drunk kitchen where she gets intentionally drunk. Yeah, we just don't need the alcohol to make a mess.
No, like, Evan's right. It's not a show to watch when you're trying to unwind, which is why I hadn't been in the mood to watch it. I was like, I'm going to be in the right place to watch The Bear, and I was not there yet. But I'm there now, and I really want to watch it. Bears don't shout. I think they do, actually. Bears yell a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen them, and their lips do this really weird thing.
They yell. Don't let them fool you. No, I love the idea.
It was at the Arts and Crafts Festival, the one where I took the Bob Ross photo. Oh, okay. Yeah. Awesome. Winter has made no money on Bear. Really? Writer.
Yeah.
I read Winter.
Say it, like she just read it. No money on. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that more. Anyways, Bear, it's phenomenal. And so that one episode that's all one shot is just so true to life and so good. And it's like it's like doing that one shot gimmick for a purpose instead of just like, oh, we're gonna do it because it's technically fun. Like doing it, like so many people are just doing it because they can instead of like, why are you doing it?
It makes sense because it feels real. Yeah,
it makes it feel so real. It heightens that intensity so much more than you would if you did cuts. Like it takes away the microsecond of relief that you get when you cut by doing it all in one shot like that. I just think that's brilliant. All right, guys, it is joke corner time. Joke corners where you guys go get jokes from the internet and come back and say them for us. There's a method to our madness, right? The word joke real big, so I see it. If I don't see it, there's a chance that the bots are silencing you. They are.
Yeah, don't blame us. It's the bots.
The bots, they are
100%.
keeping the man down. So just try again, try making the E a 3. And the theme this week is blood in any way. I'm going with vampires.
Or bears. So. At this point in time, bears too.
Bears also works. Bears and blood. That's our theme. And that's my new house motto, bears and blood. All right. I think the Goo Goo Dolls and Lady Gaga should tour together as the Goo Goo Gaga.
The Goo Goo Gaga tour.
The Goo Goo Gaga tour. I like it. Oh, no, we jumped right away, right at the top there. Derek Ward, they told me I have type A blood, but it was a type O. David Faith, what is the good King Wenceslas's favorite pizza?
Ham and pineapple.
Deep and crisp and even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
I love that song. I don't know what it is about that song. I adore it. Like I will sing it all holiday season. The bear's a talking point for the WGA. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna look into more of that, Desiree. I'm curious. Dear Faith, before you laugh at children who believe in Santa Claus, remember, there are adults who believe in Donald Trump. Oh, getting political.
I don't think the two are very similar, actually.
Yeah, I don't. It's Donald Trump is a real person.
Watch our old white men video.
Derek Ward. In the Old West, a lantern was often mounted on a horse for nighttime travel. It was thought to be the first generation of satellite navigation. Funny.
That's funny.
David, I've just finished building a model of Mount Everest. My friend asked, is it to scale? I said, no, it's just to look at.
Don't try to climb it.
Don't climb it. Clayton, hold on. We jumped again. It's really intense today. Okay. Times sure are tough. I just saw a vampire at a blood bank. He asked if they'd take food stamps. Oh,
Poor vampire.
Poor vampire. I just bought myself an ABBA toilet. Waterloo.
What? Waterloo.
Waterloo, baby. Desiree, how does the vampire get to the blood bank?
How does he get there?
Uh-huh.
In I don't know.
He calls an Uber.
Duh. Like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Well, how would you get to the blood bank?
Yeah, well, what else is mirror? I feel like I'm missing something. Derek Ward, a wife called and said that if I wasn't home in 10 minutes, she would give my dinner to the dog. I made it home in 5 minutes. I didn't want anything to happen to the dog.
Save the puppy.
Save the dog. Don't do that. I took my dog to the park today and played frisbee with him. He was useless. I think I need a flatter dog.
Who did that?
That was David.
Of course it was David.
Of course it was David. Here's David again. I was swimming in the pool and a frog bit me on the side. I got my ribbit.
Ribbit.
Desiree, why is it easy to trick a vampire?
Cause I don't know.
Because they're suckers.
They're suckers. I was saying it should be really hard. They've lived a long, full life.
They've lived a long time, hypothetically, unless they're new.
It's true.
Derek Ward, they should make a beer called Occasionally. So then when people ask me, I can tell them I drink occasionally.
What do you drink? Occasionally.
Occasionally. David Faith and the Deadbeats. If a seagull flies over the sea, does that make the gull that flies over the bay a bagel?
A bagel.
Yes.
No, there's
Seahawk. How does a Dracula get a good day's sleep?
I think it's a good day's sleep. I don't know.
He drinks decaffeinated coffee.
Decaffeinated coffee. I was like, he drinks the blood of a narcoleptic.
You know, I just realized it's like I was like, I can't hear Natalie very well today. Like I keep not realizing you're talking, and then I realized my volume's down.
Oh.
My volume was like halfway down from editing yesterday. Like womp womp. Here we go. David, I used to suffer from kleptomania, but I'm better now that I'm taking something for it.
Taking something for it.
Apparently there's now a patron saint of copying people on an email. It's Saint Francis of CC.
Saint Francis of CC. That's dumb.
Desiree, joke. Why does Dracula read self-help books?
Because I evidently don't know enough about vampires to figure out the puns. Self-help books because he is he doesn't think people like him very much. I don't know.
He always wants to revamp himself.
Fine.
Worked up you got over that one. David Faith, due to the current economic situation, I've decided to start a dating site for chickens. It's not my full-time job. I'm just doing it to make hens meet.
Hens meet? Is that your side chick?
Your side chick. I've just turned off the news and put on a serial killer documentary to relax.
To relax, yeah. It's much more.
Oh, joke. 5 ants rented an apartment with another 5 ants. Now they're tenants.
Tenants. I like that.
All right, here's another vampire one. Desiree, why do vampires frequently drive on the 405 freeway?
Why do they secretly drive on the 405 freeway?
Why they frequently?
Frequently. Because it's easy pickings of people because it's stuck all the time. Nobody's moving. So there's like a target rich environment.
It's a drive-through restaurant for them.
Exactly.
Because it's a main artery. It's pretty good. Joke. My wife says that I'm the cheapest person ever. I'm not buying it. It's just started as a start. I just started a business where we specialize in weighing tiny objects. It's a small scale operation.
I like it.
Maybe one in. Can someone tell me why it's called boob sweat and not, oh my God, humidities.
Humidity.
I love that.
Is there a cat?
Yeah, she just wants that. I would stall, but it might need, she needs to go to the loo. Hi, baby.
To the Waterloo.
To the Waterloo. Waterloo. If a vampire puts on makeup, can they see their reflection?
Yes, I think yes.
Can they see their own reflection to put on their eyeliner?
Oh, no, you just have to do it by feel. Like you just
any vampire wearing eyeliner, I want to ask them, how did you do that?
What if they just died with the eyeliner on and
it's always on there?
So like, yeah, okay. So let's say like right now wearing makeup, if someone turned me into a vampire and I looked into the mirror, I would still see makeup. I mean, it'd look weird, but I could just reapply where it already is every day. You just keep taking it on.
It's kind of like the rules that ghosts, like whatever you dyed in clothing wise.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like you probably don't get pimples as a vampire. Okay. So you can just keep you don't have to wash off the makeup.
Right. No, you just your skin.
And you sleep hanging upside down from the ceiling, so you don't
which is like really beautiful when you're a vampire. So like maybe you don't need makeup anymore either.
Ooh, but I still want to see myself in the mirror. How would I know if I was pretty anymore?
I know. I still want to put a good smoke eye on. Like inside the people's go.
Also, maybe that's why vampires sparkle and have glitter, is that they just keep throwing glitter on themselves so that they can see themselves in their reflection.
Yeah, so you can find yourself. Hi, kitty. Hi, little baby. All right.
Oh, there's a pumpkin too. Did Justin
kittens, kitten corner. Hi. Oh.
We got kitties.
Kitten corner. Hi, baby. You say to join us? You're gonna get up on this desk. I can already tell.
Were you eating the whole time?
The opposite of formaldehyde is causal dejekyll. Casual dejekyll. Formaldehyde.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Casual dejekyll. I had to read it I had to read the letters correctly. I bought a 12-year-old whiskey today. His parents weren't very happy.
His parents are not very happy about that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Why do polar bears have fur coats?
Why do polar bears? Because they were born that way. Stop judging them.
Because they would look funny wearing ski jackets.
Do you want them to shave?
Yeah. What do you want from them? What do you want from them? All right, here's my last one. I have an idea for a chain of Elvis steakhouses. You know, for people who love me meat tender.
Love me tender.
Love me tender. Hi, kitty. Oh, you're. Oh,
And this is where we are.
This is where we are now. This is what's happening. All right, guys, we're gonna run. We gotta do a little business discussion, stuffy stuffs. Thank you again for joining us for Shush Secret Time and Joke Corner. We really appreciate it. We'll be back next week. Don't forget, no episode tomorrow, but we'll be back next week at the same Shush time, same Shush channel, and then we'll have an episode about the Cordillera Film Festival, which is, guys, it's gonna be really fun. This looked like an amazing festival.
It was a really amazing festival. It's one that if we ever get in again, if they invite us back.
Yeah, if they invite us back. Yeah.
We should definitely go.
I definitely want to like make it. I'm gonna be in a different place so that I can start going to more film festivals.
It got windy and it scared the cat.
I didn't know what happened. I just saw orange blur in your face. So yeah, check that one out. It's gonna be a good watch. There's a lot of good footage in there. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Till next week.
Bye. Goodbye.
Did we end it? Are we